When people talk about powerful Nigerians, they usually mention men. But here are 5 Nigerian women who have built empires that will rival any of them, and they control industries worth billions. From oil, media, banking, global trade, and the United Nations. And the funny thing is, before any of them became powerful, you would have first almost considered them nothing. My name is Toby Chooks. I'm Africa's biggest brand storyteller. And today is International Women's Day, and these are the women who turned ordinary beginnings into extraordinary power. Let's start with the woman who quietly conquered the Nigerian oil and gas industry. Her name is Folorunsho Alakija. When you hear her name, most people automatically think oil billions. But that was not where her story started from. She started as a secretary in a bank. Then she moved into fashion and built a brand that dressed Nigerian elites. Then the real turning point came when she secured an oil prospecting lease, and that would later become one of Nigeria's most valuable assets. Today, Folorunsho Alakija is known as one of Africa's most wealthiest women, with influence in oil and the energy sector. From secretary to fashion entrepreneur to becoming an oil broker. That's not luck, that's strategic vision. But oil wealth is only one kind of power. The next woman built something even more influential, Africa's most powerful media empire. Her name is Abudu. Before she became Africa's most influential media executive, she was working in human resource consulting, corporate boardrooms, business advisory, and executive training. But then, she saw something bigger. Africa needed this platform that could tell its own story to the world, and that was when she built EbonyLife Media. Today, EbonyLife produces films, television shows, and global partnerships that have carried African storytelling beyond Nigeria. That move transformed Abudu from consulting to becoming one of the most powerful women in African media and entertainment. But influence in media is one thing. Running a major financial institution is another level entirely. Her name is Ibukun Awosika, and her story surprisingly started with something simple: furniture. A small furniture manufacturing company called the Chairperson Group. What began as a modest manufacturing business grew into a respected brand, supplying corporate offices and institutions across Nigeria. Then, history happened. Chief Mrs. Ibukun Awosika became the first female chairperson of Nigeria's oldest bank, First Bank of Nigeria. Think about that, from building furniture to helping overseas one of the most important financial institutions in the entire country. That is what leadership looks like. But global economic power is next. When you hear the name Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, you are hearing the name of a woman who has helped shape global economic policy for decades. She spent years as a top economist at World Bank. She served twice as Nigerian finance minister. But her biggest milestone came when she became Director General of the World Trade Organization. Yes, WTO, the World Trade Organization. That made her the first Nigerian and the first woman to do this. But global trade is not the only place where Nigerian women are shaping the policies, because another woman is sitting at the very top of global diplomacy. This woman sits at the highest level of international leadership. Her name is Amina Mohammed. She currently serves as the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, the second highest position of the entire organization. Yes, the United Nations. Her work focuses on global development, climate policy, and international cooperation. From Nigeria to the leadership table of the world's most important international institution. That is global influence. So today on International Women's Day, remember this. These women didn't just succeed. They entered industries dominated by power and reshaped them. From oil, media, banking, global trade, and international diplomacy. And they did it starting from ordinary beginnings. If you know a Nigerian woman building something powerful, put her name in the comments, because sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones history almost forgets to tell. And today, we have just told you 5 out of many other women